Our opening shot follows convention because we flash up our distributor. We made the decision to use an existing distributor because we wanted the audience to relate to our movie, to other successful films that were distributed by E1 Entertainment, for example, The Pact. What we were also doing was trying to reflect real industry practice, for example, creating a movie and then finding a real distributor to market our project.
We did, however, create our own production company entitled Paranormal Pictures. This is a clever title because it relates to our genre and is also catchy because it's alliterative. Other alliterative genre-related production companies include Possessed Pictures that produce Sinister, or genre-related horror production companies include Mutant Enemy that produce Cabin in the Woods.
The iconography is symbolic for our production because we used a motion background of black clouds which suggests darkness and creates an eerie feel. Also, the handprint is relevant because it links in with our paranormal theme of a ghostly handprint. It also appears disembodied and is reminiscent of our crime scene.
For our opening subtitle, we drew inspiration from the trailer of The Devil Inside, a desperate phone call playing in the background. This is effective because it helps with the structure of the trailer, gives a clue to the narrative, and suggests the genre is horror. Because we can't see what's going on, which would fuel the audience's imagination. By paying homage to The Devil Inside, it also allows our audience to relate to other horrors.
We used a bad TV effect when we filmed Charlotte. We got the idea from Paranormal Activity, the most successful supernatural franchise of the century. This fitted our trailer well because the effect has become synonymous with paranormal films, and it is also an easy way to make our evil character look messed up without having to pay for expensive special effects.
Our choice of location is a suburban house. We deliberately chose this because we wanted our audience to relate to the horror and think it could happen to them. With changes in digital marketing making it easier for audiences to consume films at home, it is likely most of our viewers will be watching this movie at home in the future, so setting it in a normal house literally brings a horror home.
The use of the kitchen in horror has been a standard setting since horror began to be set in the neighbourhoods in the 70s. From the original iconic fridge sequence in the 70s, When a Stranger Calls, to the classic knife block playing sequence in Scream in the 90s, to Paranormal Activity 3 bedsheet sequence and repeated shots used in The Pact in more recent years. In this way, our location and mise-en-scene is firmly rooted in horror convention.
There is a repetition of shots of legs in our trailer, for example, suggesting hanging, and other shots that pay homage to the opening title sequence of The Ring, where you see bare female teenage legs running up the stairs. We have done this because paranormal movies normally attract a strong female audience. We wanted to develop the genre by making males more interested in a bloodless paranormal film. To this end, we shamelessly added in some sexy shots to help market our horror.